Hi, I'm Dr. Nixon with Healing Peak Regenerative Medicine, and today I just want to give you 5 quick and easy ways to strengthen your joints and improve mortality, therefore improving quality of life over time. If you can't get up off the floor without using a prop, that is directly linked to your mortality, meaning it is directly linked to how long you will live. And we have that, measured down to a science. And so the best thing that you can do to keep yourself mobile and living a longer, healthier, more high quality lifestyle is to make sure that you maintain healthy joints and are able to move your body around freely and easily and without pain. And so the things that I wanted to talk to you about today are just some easy, simple tips that you can start to incorporate into your life that will have big changes, further down the line if you just start implementing these small things. And the first one I want to talk about is collagen. Adding collagen to your routine, either in your coffee or in a cup of water, as long as it's a high quality collagen, grass-fed, grass-finished beef. There's also marine collagen made from algae or fish, and these are high in protein as well as amino acids, branched chain amino acids that help improve not only workout routines and stuff, but it gives you the building blocks to build cartilage in your joints and repair ligaments, tendons, things that have not healed correctly. It improves hair scales, not fish, right? Hair, skin, and nails as well, which is an added bonus to taking collagen supplements. And the second thing I want to talk about is making sure that you are eating enough protein, either from vegetarian or animal sources. You just need to be consuming enough protein. If you're not consuming protein and you're doing a lot of exercise like weightlifting, muscle building exercises, your body will consume itself in that you will actually go through a catabolic process, as in break down your muscle, then actually build it up during that process. So you want to make sure that your body is getting the building blocks through your diet to be able to compensate for any kind of activities you're doing throughout the day. I often see, in blood work, low creatinine levels, and that is an indication that the body is not getting enough protein and or using its own muscle cells to create enough protein for other biochemical processes, and you don't want that to happen. There are other reasons for that as well, but that is one main reason why I do see that in certain individuals. And so you want to make sure that for your height and weight, you're consuming plenty of protein and as well as collagen. So those are the 2 dietary things that you can start doing, tomorrow or, today to help improve your ability to move around and function and actually build the muscle that you're intending to with your exercise programs if you have one. The third thing that I want to discuss is squats. You really, if you can, there's got to be 30 seconds to a minute in your day when you can incorporate 10 to 30 squats, whether you're doing them in sets. And a squat means, hands out in front of you, level, 90 degrees. You're bringing your body 90 degrees down. Your legs are going to be at 90 degrees like a chair sit. And you're going to want to be doing those, because they increase glute med and glute max, as well as hamstrings and quads, which improve mitochondrial function, as well as quantity, which improve overall metabolic processes, meaning how you balance your blood sugar and build muscle mass. And those are the muscles that are actually going to get you up off the floor if you fall down, right? And that make it possible for you to get up off the floor without assistance. And so that those major muscle groups are extremely important for that, as well as preventing osteoporosis and osteopenia, which makes it more likely that you could break something if you did fall, which is another huge mortality risk, is hip fractures. And that's why we measure bone density. And the more muscle mass you have in your glutes, your hamstrings, and your quads, the denser the muscles are going to be in that area. If you cannot do a squat, then what I would suggest is doing sit to stand squats. So, position yourself in a chair where your legs are at 90 degrees and use, assisted standing if you have to, or stand up on your own and sit down and stand up and sit down and stand up until you can start to do unassisted squats. Even if you've had knee replacements, it is possible for you to get to this point, even if you weren't there before. And if that seems, too risky for you, it's time to find a physical therapist to help you learn how to do that. That is what they do. That is what they're there for. They excel in that type of a situation. So, sit to stand squats, or at least, 30 squats a day, and get them built into your routine. It doesn't take very long. Make sure you have good form and you know what you're doing. And like I said, if not, find a physical therapist, because that's massive. And then a couple more things you can do is to increase easy muscle mass is weight-bearing exercise. And there are weighted vests you can buy on Amazon, or the old school 1990s, 80s, late 80s ankle weights. And if you're a gardener, or you go on walks around your neighborhood, but you're just not ready to do any weight training, you can add on a weighted vest, or you can add on, these ankle weights that your body isn't, carrying on its own. And so that will add a little bit of extra to your routine that you're already doing. So if you're already walking 15 minutes a day, put on a weighted vest, or if you're going outside to mow the lawn, put on a weighted vest, because that will improve that function, and it won't change your routine at all, other than that you're going to put this thing on that's going to qualify as weight-bearing exercise, essentially. So that's a super easy thing to do. They're not very expensive, and are super effective. And then lastly is flexibility. So what we know now is, we used to think, strength is so important. And what we're seeing in professional athletes is that flexibility is just as important, if not more important, than strength. And so the athletes that are more flexible typically will perform better and are injured less than those who are stronger but not as flexible. So stretching needs to also be part of your routine to improve your ability to get up off the floor, as well as, any other quality of life factor you have. The nuts and bolts of it is if you do these things that I'm talking about in this video, your quality of life over the course of your life is going to be dramatically better if you just build in these simple things into your routine and you do them every day, and you increase them incrementally if they start to become too easy for you. And at that point, you will have built a habit into it, and it will be fairly simple for you to start, improving that, or adding weight to your vest, or adding squats to your routine when they become easy, or adding actual squats instead of sit to stand squats, those sorts of things. And so I just want to bring it back all together is flexibility. So stretch, give yourself 5 minutes a day before bed, maybe set a timer, 5 minutes a day, watch a show you like, let that be a reward for you that you're going to stretch 5 minutes every day. And then increase it to 10 minutes and so on. Once you get that routine down, drink collagen. You will not get enough out of a capsule, so put it in a powdered form in something that you are consuming daily to get those building blocks to build back cartilage and collagen matrices in the places that need it. Flexibility, collagen, sit to stand squats daily to improve the glutes and hamstring and quads, and as well as muscle strength training. Well, watch this video the whole way through and you'll hear the 5 things that I had mentioned. I believe I did them all: weight-bearing, flexibility, collagen, protein consumption, I believe was the other one, and then the squats to improve your main muscle groups there. So these are some quick and dirty tips to improve quality of life as you age, and improve your ability to last longer and healthier. Have a great day, you guys.